Lance has pulled up really well, thankfully. I think he was heart and mouth stuff for a lot of Swan supporters, but it was just a knock, so basically a cork bicep. Clearly it hurt, but he was able to carry on through the game and no ill effects post-game, which is fantastic. Like all long-term injury prospects, we'd like to think that we explore all opportunities to get the best outcome for the club and player, and that was certainly the path with Sam. Given the tendon damage nature of his injury, we consulted with the specialist, and he had surgery with Dr. Julian Feller on Thursday. The prognosis to return to play is the same, that 8 to 10 week period, but we'd like to think that the chance of a recurrence and an ability to get stronger again is all in Sam's favour. So we're hopeful that we'll see him back soon, but the surgery went well. Yeah, it's a minor hamstring strain for Lewis. Look, we'll see how he is early in the piece. Obviously playing the Crows on Friday night's a tight turnaround, but we'll give him every chance, but recovering well. Yeah, Jordan Dawson's had a wretched run through the second half of the pre-season with ongoing recurrent quad injury. Look, it's in a strength building phase at the moment. Not so much a setback, but just I guess a reset of the rehab program for him. We're a bit reluctant to put a definitive return to play date, but he needs to go through a strength and then a form and fitness running and then moving into training. So he's a little while away to go yet, and as we say, it's been a wretched run for him, but he is a really important young player for us, and on the back of the knee year he had last year, we're all looking forward to seeing him play at AFL level. Yeah, Alex, he's recovered from his knee, which has I guess been the primary cause of his frustration for 5 years now, which is great. Whilst ramping up his training, he had some groin soreness pre-Christmas, had that operated on. He's had a minor setback just at the site where the surgery was, not so much a re-strain, but we've had to take the foot off the gas for a couple of weeks, and Alex will continue after about a 2-week spell. So again, a bit like Jordan, and we can't put a hard and fast date on it, but confident we'll see Alex soon.